Hello, welcome to Texture Myth. In this session, we will cover few more variables from the retrieve job attribute command. So I have created one program in here and I will take this program in edit mode. So as usual, firstly we are declaring few variables that we are going to use for the demonstration of retrieve job attribute command. And to know about this, the type or the length of the variable, we will directly hit the command, which is RTVJOBA, then take F4. So once you take F4, you will reach to this screen, and all these variables we have already covered in our previous session. So I'm doing page down. Today we are going to cover these three variables. The one is this SRTSEQLIB, another one is lang ID, and another one is country ID. So let's see one by one. So to know more about this variable, you firstly need to place your cursor here and then press F1. So once you press F1, it will show you this detail where it is mentioned specify the name of CL variable that receives the name of the library containing the sort sequence table to be used for the job. So basically it will return that library name which contains the sort sequence table that the job is using. Okay, this variable must be a character variable with minimum length of 10 characters, and the values it will return is star LANGIDUNQ, and then we have star LANGID or star hex, otherwise it will return blank. So these are the possible value that it will return from the system. Okay, so but main purpose of using this variable is that, like, if you want to know about the library name which contains the sort sequence table, then you have to use this. Now do page down. After that we are going to use this variable. So I'm taking F1. So here it is mentioned specifies the name of CL variable that receives the value indicating language identifier to be used for the job. So whatever the language identifier job is using, it will return that name. This variable must be of character variable of minimum length 3. Now next one is country identifier. So I'm taking F1. So once I take F1, it shows me the detail related to the country identifier. So here it is mentioned specifies the name of CL variable that receives the value indicating the country or region identifier to be used for the job. Okay, this variable must be a character variable of minimum length 2 characters. So from this command itself we got all the information regarding the variable. Now what we will do, we will declare the variable accordingly. So on line number 10, 11 and 12 we have declared the variable with the same name. It is not mandatory to keep the name same always, but just for the simplification I keep the same name so that it will be easy for you to understand why we are declaring the variable and what value we are retrieving in it. And the type and length should be the same as we got in the command information. So declare the same type and same length. So we have declared the variable. Now once this line number 16 got executed, it will store the values in these three variables, and then we are good to print these values. So on line number 21 I'm printing the value SRTSEQLIB using the sndpgmsg command. So you just need to write sndpgmsg then take F4. So once you take F4, it will ask you for the variable name which you are going to print. So the variable name is SRTSEQLIB. Similarly, I am printing the language identifier variable and country identifier variable. So just make sure that whenever you are using sndpgmsg command, then only pass the variable which is of type character. So here in this case we are retrieving all three variables in character itself. So that's why I am passing it directly. Okay. So now we are good to compile this and call this. So I'm calling this. Compiled is successful. Now I'm calling it. So first output it gives is blank. It means the sort sequence table library is blank. Now I'm doing page down. This is the language identifier ENU, and if I do page down again, then it is a country identifier. So this is how we can utilize this RTVJOBA command for retrieving the variable sort sequence lib, SRTSEQLib, and language identifier and country identifier. So that's all for this session. In the upcoming session we will discuss these remaining variables. So I hope today's session is clear to all of you, and yeah, so that's all for this. Let's meet tomorrow. So thank you for watching Texture Myth.